Hello and welcome to my review of the Ubersreik Adventures. Is it any good as a virtual tabletop? Do you get your money's worth? What's it all about? Well, let's find out, shall we? Here we have Ubersreik, the place where it all happens. The Ubersreik Adventures is a series of adventures divided in Section 1 and Section 2, each with 5, and I believe it was like 2 or 6 adventures um, that can be played as separate one-offs or as a campaign following the starter set, and you can even tie it in with the Enemy Within campaign or your own campaign, of course. Now, while they stand alone, there are cross references to the starter set and to Rough Nights and Hard Days. So if you have those modules, fantastic. If you don't, you will miss some things. It's not really necessarily, it's just convenient if you have them. Certainly if you plan to play them as a campaign, because well, they follow up to the starter set, and in fact they don't have any pre-gen characters, and they use the starter set pre-gen characters. So if you have that, you'll have all this good stuff, and then you can use the Ubersreik Adventures 2 and 1 with that. So let's take a look what you get with 1 and 2. Well, you get these neat journal entries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 separate adventures, and the Guilty Party is an adventure specially made to tie into the Enemy Within campaign. Of course, if you're planning to play Ubersreik Adventures 2, you can either use this one to switch into that one, or you can just skip this one. If looks good, kill. All nice journal entries. Each of one has them, of course. And here you can see all the cross references to the characters that there are, and um, various other journal entries in Ubersreik or Ubersreik Adventures. I believe this one hasn't, but when there's art, um, maybe this one. Yes, there you go. When there's art, it's available in the images to share with your characters to set the mood, set the tone, give them some inspiration, some visualization, and just something nice to look at, or maybe even a reference if you're want to play it literally. Um, Back up the camp. I think this one had a no. Oh, I forgot. But there's lots and lots of goodies for you and your players to look at. Every chapter has the journal notes. Some have handouts if they apply. This is just the text, and if you click here, you could. Oh, this is not the one. Maybe this one. I was sure there was an image. Never mind. Not everything has an image. Damn it. Um, but everything is neatly arranged for you to well, to go ahead and play. And the Guilty Party, as said, is like it says, an adventure designed to tie in with the Enemy Within. Some separate encounters for this Guilty Party thing, and these will tie into the map that comes with this little one-off adventure. Of course, there's a nice introduction. No image there either. Dang it. But here you can see the starter set module and the Rough Nights Hard Days are referenced here. And well, I think this one is from that particular module. Lots of information about Ubersreik, and lots of cool stuff to do there. At Ubersreik Adventures 2, same thing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 adventures and a tie-in to the Enemy Within. And here they've neatly arranged the handouts in a separate folder. Ubersreik investigation. There's a map for you to reference, and also if you click here it will go to the scene that's attached to that map. Deadly Dispatch. There we go. Some nice artwork for you to enjoy. I think this one has more artwork with it. Fishhook Returns, probably. There you go. See? That's what I was looking for. Always good stuff. I really like the artwork they do in the books. So yeah, good arranged journals with all the cross references. A lot of work. Maybe it's done by automation nowadays, I don't know. But anyway, we've got Mooman, and maybe he's got some minions nowadays, I don't know. He still does it all by himself or not, but we got him to thank for all the goodies here. And with all these journal entries, of course, you need some characters, some NPCs. These are all neatly arranged according to chapter, and each of them come with their own token, and some have some more elaborate artwork. Maybe this is some character artwork is just a token. It differs a bit. Most of them have a token. There are some that come without, but if you're like me and you just simply have everything Caesar puts out, then you'll have no shortage of tokens to use. Maybe not for an undead orc, so maybe that's something you'll have to find on the internet and make yourself, but certainly concerned citizens, you can just find something fitting. So there's the few that don't have an image, but most do. And loads and loads of stuff, the Dwarf Travelers and the Rudy. Loads and loads of stuff to use in this adventure, of course, and same for Ubersreik Adventures too. And in your own adventures and campaigns. I have amassed such an amount of characters and tokens that I can just randomly pick one and it will probably suit my needs. Nice pictures. I like the colored pictures better than the black and white ones, of course, although they're not matte. But yeah, very nice. And of course, we've got some stuff that comes with the Ubersreik Adventures. There's a new career, Cantor, sort of a helping hand for spellcasters, channelers, or not people that do magic themselves, but they help magic people focus or something. Some stuff, some armor, and some spells. I won't show too much of it because spoilers, of course. And I think this is where virtual tabletop really starts to shine with the battle maps. Of course, before the Rona hit, most of us were playing actual tabletop with all the people in the same room and maybe using miniatures and terrain, or maybe just a drawing, but at least we were all at the table. And we would have some experience with a virtual tabletop, probably Roll20. But when Corona hit and we were forced to play online, I think a lot of people discovered the value that a virtual tabletop has and experienced it as, well, more immersive, I think. Well, at least the people I know say they actually prefer playing online as to in real life. I mean, the socializing, the actual interaction with actual people, of course, is different and maybe preferable. But as I said, they prefer the immersion virtual tabletop brings. And I think Foundry, well, Foundry does it really good, but Cubicle 7 um, do it very well as well. Let's take a look at one scene from Ubersreik 1. I really like this drawing. This piece of art, really good. And I like that the map is not top down, but it's of course a storied apartment building, and it's from the side. And if you put your characters on it, everything works as it should. You know, it's all lit, and you can open the doors. Oop, let's put it there. Open the doors, and they will see more. And what I mean is that they give you the real virtual tabletop experience as a GM. Is normally in a book you would have a scene like this, you would have a map like this, and these numbers and words would be on it. And of course, you don't want that as a GM when you put your players on it. So these are only shown to the GM right now, but I can, if I want to, show them to the players as well. So the players don't actually see that all these numbers and words. And that's what I mean with the extra magic that the virtual tabletop gives you. And of course, the experience of a player with exploring an actual map and with the active lighting. That's just great. There you go. Click on the door. Hoop. There you go. And then you can reveal to your players what this is. It's number 7, and we'll call it Besserin's Orphanage. There you go. Back to the scenes. Yeah, Ubersreik Adventures 1 comes with loads and loads of scenes. Of course, they're all particular to the adventures in the module, but you can also use them with your own adventures. Well, not all of them. Not all of them are interactive, as I showed you just now. There are 1 or 2 exceptions. This one, Gottheim, or Gottheim, you can use as a generic village. It has some destroyed buildings in it, so should be a dilapidated village, but you can use it in different adventures. The environments of Grausee, also pretty standard. You can use it in different settings. The route for the guilty party is pretty specific. Another environs map, also multi-use. The boarding house you can also use for different things. And this is a nice map where the goblins have an ambush, also good. And of course, nice that it is done with active lighting. Very good. Ubersreik 2, a little less, fewer maps, but also good again. Let's take a look at the Griffin and Hammer. There you go. Oh, this estate, somewhat larger, all done with the walls and the doors and stuff, so you don't have to do that yourself anymore. A nice map of the environment and a investigation map. Now here's where there's a one minor issue I have, same as with this map here of the camp. They didn't do the well, interactive numbers and words. And same here. These blue markings, red markings, all the numbers are all fixed. You can't turn them off. So this map is basically only as a reference for the GM, and you will have to use the map that comes with the starter set for if you want to put the players on it and they can move about, which is fine, of course, and you'll be switching. But then this one, oh, this one doesn't really need to be a scene. This could just be a reference, which it is. Somewhere here, investigation map. There you go. There it is. So what does this add? So it would be cool to have this with the numbers being interactive, so I can either show them or hide them if I want, and the lines can even be, you can draw stuff. You can do stuff like that. Oop. So this could also be an interactive thing. It could be maybe even a tile that you custom made to this map, and so it's a minor issue. Minor issue. But all in all, yeah, can't complain about the Ubersreik package. One thing to note, the attention to detail to the persons that do all the the mapping of the walls and such. You can see they've done it really good. And you might think, well, why is this image here? I mean, if I put the players on the map, they won't see that, They won't just see all this good stuff. But you can put them here. Because there's a wall here, they won't see any of the index here, or they won't see anything of that. And you can use this as a starting point, or just a nice bit of, you can do this and play it all out. I'll play it all out like this. That's up to you. So pretty good. Yeah. So Ubersreik 1 and 2, loads and loads of stuff. Sadly, no pre-gens separately. So if you want those, you kind of need Ubersreik. But characters are easily made, especially with the Foundry character creation. Nice scenes, nice artwork. Loads and loads of tokens and characters to use. Some stuff to use in your own adventures or with these. And a very, very usable, user-friendly journal notes and entries. So I would say get it while it's hot, and I will see you next time.